Alrighty, hello everybody, it's me again, Megami, and today we're having Dark Arms Beastbuster 1999 for Neo Geo Pocket Color. System probably many of you haven't heard. Well, since we're ahead of schedule, let's quickly watch the intro, it's very short anyway. The contract of darkness has been made, the hunt begins. So, let's just get started. Let's go. So this is our Dark Master, and we need to give him name. I use default Ziad. Ah, Ziad! Well, actually you won't be needing your name in this world, hehehe. And rightfully so, it's never mentioned again. So first we need to get a seed, which is used to make a bioweapon. With a seed now we have to use a form that Master will provide, and we will be able to turn the seed into a proper weapon. Okay, so we have a weapon, now we have to equip it. There we go. Now we have a pistol. We also have a catcher, which deals approximately the same damage as pistol, but if I deal killing blow with it, I can capture a monster and then feed it to a weapon to level it up. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 4. Oh, wait. Alright, I miscalculated. 1, 2, 3, 4. Those guys take 12 hits, and I want to deal final blow with my catcher to capture it, because I'm gonna be feeding my weapons to evolve them, and I need a lot of them. Each of those knights provides 6 points of experience to a weapon, and I need 100 to evolve, so... So I need 16 knights and 2 smaller monsters, which I will capture on the way. Okay. As you can see, ammo efficiency is a big problem. That's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I really need to count hits, and sometimes even stop for a while to let weapons recharge. 1, 2, that's 4 hits. 7, 8, 9, 10, 12. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 6. 1, 2, 3. Final blow. Okay. Let a fair bit more. I lost the count for this guy. Alrighty, so now we can move on and capture those zombies for feeding my weapons later. Usually block away anyway. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Those take 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 4, 1. And we saved this guy. As a token of appreciation, he will give us a key that will be able, which will be able to move on. Unfortunately, I talked to him twice, but that's okay. So the key opens gate north. There is a step button opening other tomb and closing the first one. So here we have a puzzle, let's see. But that's not the greatest. Oh, and I forgot, screwed up. If you screw up, you fall down here. Okay. The puzzle resets, so... Okay, here are more forms that we can use to make weapons. We're gonna need a second gun. We're gonna be using 2 guns in this run. And this also opened the door right here. So we'll unlock the new area, but... Oh, and I actually forgot one thing. I was supposed to go down here, because now there's a second seed available. Actually, wait, I did a dum-dum again. I'm supposed to get that later on the second, but whatever, we have. Anyway, now I'm gonna feed my gun. Oh. I caught little too little. Well... So I need to catch some extra guys. Give me a moment. Mice are still here. Anyway, we unlocked the second area, however, the door is locked. And the key is guarded by a monster in the graveyard that only appears during the night. So we gotta go here by the night and defeat the boss. Okay. Let's not screw up now. Now we're gonna evolve this into a shotgun. And with that we can take on the boss, but first I'm gonna farm more knights so I can evolve my second gun into a shotgun as well. One, two, three, and 1, 2, 3. Those guys die in 4 shotgun hits, so I need to be a bit careful about them. Okay, that's 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Okay, this time I need a bit 2 more guys because I need them later to infuse my weapons with fire for the final dungeon. Okay. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I missed a shot. Pacha has really bad energy economy, and unfortunately, unlike your other weapons, it cannot be upgraded, so we're stuck with this poor gun forever. And one more. Alright, we have all the monsters, time to face the boss. And we're gonna get him stuck on a rock. Well, I would have gotten him stuck on a rock, but I screwed up a little bit. Okay, got the backup. I have to keep firing at him. I'm gonna run out of ammo, but as long as I keep firing, he won't use his attack. Go, got a key. Now I have to go back here. First I need to make a second shotgun. Okay. Now we equip it. This. Hey, and also whenever you go to the house, time changes from night to day and vice versa. And now I need to be day here, because then people are in the pub. And to proceed, I need to go back to talk with Gardener, who's right here. And he says that terrible things are happening in the mansion. And he asks us to come in the night to deal with the monsters there. Okay, in this cave leading to the hamlet, those mice are terrible. They always lunge at you and they run erratically. So, we're coming back at night. Especially the second rat is annoying. A real brat, if you ask me. And there are also werewolves now here in the streets. Okay. It tells us that problem is in this room, and when we go here, furniture starts moving. So, one of my shotguns is actually more powerful than the other. My first shotgun kills those ghosts in 2 hits, while the other in 3. Anyway, we're now gonna proceed to the garden, where we're gonna meet this girl who tells us that our master is a bad guy, and we have to be wary of him. And now we're gonna face the second boss, Baron Dracula. Well, I'm not sure if it's Dracula or just some random vampire, but I just call him like that. Okay, for the longest time I believed that doing the spinning attack he cannot be damaged, but that's actually not true. And figuring that out sped up this fight quite a bit. Okay. Now he summons zombies, and we repeat the cycle. I'm gonna wait for him to die because he drops another seed, which we're gonna need later. Now we're gonna go here during the day. I can talk to a girl, but this is optional. So instead we're gonna go here. This lady lost a key to her house in the circus. So we're gonna go to the circus to help her out. And the reason why I want to come here during the day is because now we gotta fight some monsters. An undead lion and 2 zombies. During the night there would have been 2 lions, so... And as you can see, those guys are kinda tough, and you have to kill everybody to exit. Now we have the thing, we can go back. Okay, she tells us that our master is a bad guy and we have to stop him. So we gotta have to agree to her deal, and then we can proceed to the next dungeon. And I have to be careful to tell her the right thing, because default answer is negative. So the one we don't want, say. Okay, now we gotta go back to our master's house and just talk to him. Now the other exit from this place was unlocked, but I'm gonna go back to her house, because there's a hidden thorn that we'll use to make our final weapon. Okay. So now we're gonna make our final weapon, which is a dummy. Okay, during the practice the tower actually gave me some trouble, so let's save a game. So, in the first room we have to defeat mages who stand on pressure plates, which will unlock the pathway. The ones on sides here are optional, but they are very troublesome, so I prefer to just kill them. Makes things way easier. And the last mage. Okay, let's actually recharge my weapon a little bit. Now the cop room. Cops spawn infinitely here and they have a lot of HP, so I just ignore them. You have to destroy those two terminals, let's call them that. Close the spawners and open the door forward. Because of a cutscene in this room, enemies don't spawn. And now, what do I need dummy for? To open this man-shaped keyhole. Normally you would have to go to the top floor through gauntlet of enemies, so this is way faster and safer. And here is our master, Casso, creating the ultimate bioweapon. He's now calling himself Almighty Casso, and basically we just have to stop him. So, he fires homing projectiles, which... I already screwed up this a little? Okay. So, if you can manipulate those homing projectiles to just circle you like this, and then you have to destroy one of the eyes, other is off screen so it doesn't count as active, and then you can damage the core of the demon. Also, I'm not using the dummy because, well, right in front of me is a pitfall to the bottom of the tower. So it would just fall and wouldn't work. Okay. Come on. Okay. As you see, this is very tight fit between those projectiles and this pitfall to the bottom of the tower. I think in the past I was able to cycle this boss, but I couldn't for a long time. Anyway, we're getting a comfy free cycle instead. And Casso is defeated for good. Unfortunately, our friend Rayzon also got defeated in the meantime, however, we'll be able to resurrect her. And we're gonna find out shortly that we will need to resurrect her, because we need her to pull off the resurrection ritual. Precisely to bring this girl back to the world of the living. I asked Timopi. This game is all about bioweapons, feeding monsters to them and then evolving them. There's actually a lot of crazy weapons that this run doesn't use, like Tentacle. I actually haven't used all weapons because, well, I find guns just being so good. Anyway, we have to find pieces of our friend Raisin. And for that, one moment, we need to go first to the town during the day. So the pieces of Raisin can only be found during the night, but one of them is in a secret passage. How do we open it? We go to this tavern here and talk to this old man. He tells us about a secret passage. Alrighty, so now we turn time to the light and we're gonna collect the pieces of Raisin. To capture the piece, which is a small little witch, we have to shoot it with a catcher, like this. That's the first one. And the second one is in the other crypt. Also, the boss has respawned, so we cannot exit through the alternative exit. We have to exit where we came. Or otherwise we'll have to fight the boss again, which obviously wastes time. Also, we have to be careful not to come too close to the witch or hit her with a little gun, because she will disappear and reappear if we'll walk away for a while. Okay, the secret passage I mentioned is right here. In the next room there is a boss, a giant skeleton, but we won't need to fight it. Okay, there are 3 pieces of Raisin in this town. The second one is in this building, which is very problematic because fire is the same button as talk, and also due to geometry it's hard to find a good angle to shoot at the witch. But we got pretty lucky. And the last one is in the basement of the house, which is infested with rats. I like to clean up the rats first. Also, vampire respawns, so we cannot exit through the garden. We have to go like this. Long and slow. Like barbecue. Ah yes, this game was released exclusively on Neo Geo Pocket Color, which is a platform that many are not familiar with. I definitely wasn't familiar until I played this. Here's another problematic witch due to geometry of this house. I'm actually playing right now another Neo Geo Pocket Color title, Aselai, which is a mecha tactics RPG with waifus. Okay, the city also has 3 witches. The first one was in Raisin's house. The other is in the... Okay. In the toilet of the circus. And the last one is in a house in the west wing. There are also those skeletons here. Can you calm down, please? Yeah, due to shape of this room, this is one of the worst witches. There we go, got her. And now we exit. The final witch is in the tower. So we have to go through it again. Except in the room when Raisin joined us last time, there are now alien-looking creatures. which are pretty annoying. Okay, let's push my gun a little bit. For destroying the panels. Oh! Don't block me. Then I ran out of ammo briefly. Oh, they didn't hit me. Now I need a door to appear. There we go. Okay, this room is a bit annoying because those zombie enemies are annoying. And here's the final witch. And this is also healing room, so we can patch ourselves up. The boss of this tower didn't respawn, but there are now a bunch of those alien dudes at the top of the tower, so we don't wanna fight them. Just gonna exit. So now we learned that Raisin won't be resurrected in time, so we have to pull off the resurrection ceremony. And that involves us flaring up the torches, so we need fire weapons to light them up. Okay, in the first room I light torches when I go back, because, well, this dungeon has a shape of a loop, so... And now we face the real final boss, which is Dracula 2. More like a mini-boss at this point, but we gotta face him. He has now different color, blue instead of red, and also different pattern. Now he's gonna teleport while firing lasers at us. And now he's gonna be firing homing bats. And now he's gonna split. I was firing at the wrong one. Oh. Easy every time. We don't need the seed anymore. We however need to bait those guys. Those guys are normally pretty annoying, but with the decoy they are easy. Alrighty. Now just this room, light up all the torches. We can exit. This is basically the end, but when I first ran this game, as only person running it, I decided to time it to the end of this cutscene. Why? Why not? Either way, we can send this girl back now to the realm of the living. And now, that's time. 28-25, not too bad. Oh yes, this is a very cool game, on a very obscure system. If you haven't played it, I highly recommend it. I do really like this game, and I also did 100% runs in the past. So yes, this game is over, but I have one more run shortly. So let me just get real prepared for this real quick.